Greetings once again, my family, my people. Welcome to another edition of the Arsenal Future Show podcast. With yours truly, Chris from Arsenal Future, bring you some of the latest Arsenal gossip news. I know we've not done any transfer news for a long time, but hey, that's coming up in the summer. We've got 3 months in the summer to talk about our potential signings and outgoings as well. Don't forget, if you're new around it, please hit a like on the videos because it helps with the algorithms. The YouTube likes that, and also please, if you can, subscribe to the channel. It also helps with the pushing our music. Yeah, I can say music, pushing our music, our gossip, whatever we have on this channel. It helps to push our content into a wider audience, out to a wider audience around the world. And so please, so we will appreciate your likes, your subscription. Of course, leave your comments down below if you agree or disagree with us, and share our videos if you can. So you can see that we've got the shirt back again. We're back upstairs because the last few weeks I've been doing our videos either outside or downstairs, and sometimes I find it a lot more peaceful downstairs. Up here is can be a bit breezy when the wind blows and so, but I love it. You know, I love being in my main place. Of course, with the famous Arsenal jersey behind us here. We won the title in 88, 89. It wasn't the night at Anfield. It's a race shirt, but that season that was our home shirt, of course, minus the Adidas, because this is a replica. So that one doesn't have the Adidas one. But I know a lot of you have been asking me, where's the Arsenal shirt? You miss it. You like it so much. So here it is. Anyway, we're here to talk about the review of the game. We've got two videos today because, you know, we're playing Luton Town later on tonight. 7:30 kickoff in the Premier League. We'll win this game, we'll go back to the top again. And if we win a game against Brighton on Saturday afternoon, or Saturday evening actually, it's a 5:30 kickoff, Saturday evening, then we go 6 points clear at the top. Well, 6 points clear of Liverpool. But Manchester City also playing. They're playing Aston Villa tonight, I believe, and they're also playing at the weekend. So us two can pull away from Liverpool, and then Liverpool have got to go to Manchester United. They'll play Sheffield United, I think, on Thursday, which is tomorrow, and then they've got Manchester United on Sunday, I think. And so let's just see. They should win tonight, or they should win tomorrow, but I think the game away to Man U at Old Trafford is a bit risky and a bit tricky. And don't forget, they lost there a couple of weeks ago in the FA Cup. And so we're here to talk about the game against, you know, Manchester City, the 0-0 draw. I got like that, 0-0. Got goggles, 0-0. So Manchester City 0, Arsenal 0. And you know that team I pulled up, the only one changing that was that Gabriel Jesus came in for Trossard. Because I thought Trossard was starting, because Trossard, normally when he starts up front, he does well. He's a bit hit and miss, Trossard, because he plays well sometimes and other times he doesn't play as well. But he's a very, very dangerous weapon for us to have on the bench and even in around the squad. And so it was goalless, and Arsenal had about 2 shots on target. We limited Manchester City to, I think, 1 shot on target. And I like the way our Gabriel, who's my man in the match, and Saliba both marshalled Big Brute, Erling Haaland, you know, and he didn't really get a kick. And that's the first time Manchester City have failed to score a goal in 57 games at home, stretching back to, I think, 2022. So it's about 2 years. So they've not failed to score at home for that 2 years, 57 matches. And so we can, you know, have our head held up high, and have that wonderful, you know, feeling around ourselves that we went to the best team in the world, the European champions, the world champions, the Super Cup champions, the Premier League champions, of course, and actually went there and got a 0-0 draw. We could actually, I didn't see the game live because at the moment I don't have Sky, but I heard some of it on the radio, of course via AFTV, Curtis Shaw TV, Deluded Gooner, Lee Gunner, all those guys. I listened to them bit by bit. I switched from one to the other to see what's going on, and I'm led to believe that we had a couple of good chances. Trossard, Gabriel Jesus missed a couple of chances, and I believe that even Gabriel Martinelli could have had a chance to win it. You know, Trossard should have picked him up, but he failed to do so. And so, and there you have it. Kai Havertz as well was another one who had a chance. So we had about 3 good chances. And if we had taken one of those chances, we could have won the game, and we could have been a point clear at the top of the table. You know, it would have been We'll be level on points with Liverpool once again because they beat they beat Brighton. We've got to play on Saturday ourselves. But anyway, not to worry. We just hope that we win tonight against Luton Town. I'll be doing a preview after this stream, after this content video here about the preview of tonight's game against Luton Town at the Emirates. I was meant to be going to that game, but I couldn't go because I'm not feeling 100%. So I'm staying in today. But I'm hoping to go to the game when we play, hopefully, when we play against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. And I also want to go to one of the Premier League games against either Bournemouth or possibly our last home game against Everton. So we'll see where it goes. And if I don't get to go to the game against Everton, if we're going to win the league, I'll definitely be in the vicinity of the Emirates Stadium, and I'll be maybe going to do some fan cams, not only just myself, but with some of the other fans. I might join in and link in with Robbie and so on, or AFTV. If I see Curtis down there, I'll try and get a video, an interview with him. So I'm going to try and do some things on the last day. That's providing we're holding, we're seeing armpits. We're holding aloft. Declan Rice, he should be our captain, but Martin Odegaard lifting that trophy. I'm hoping to see that. But anyway, the 0-0 draw, there's not much to write about. There's much to talk about because nothing really happened in that match. We cancelled them out. They cancelled us out. We could have had a couple of goals, but it wasn't to be. We picked the wrong options, and especially Trossard picked out the wrong option when he could have played in. I really think it was Gabriel. It was Martinelli, I think, wasn't it? And I think it was also one to Kai Havertz. But anyway, not to be, we've improved because there would have been the time we would have gone up there and lost 4-5-0, which we used to do quite a bit in the days when we were a banter club under Wenger's last years, and when Emery was our manager, and also when Arteta became our manager first. But the last year or two, we've matched them, and we're still up to them. And hopefully next season we can go up there and actually beat them. That would be very, very nice. We're beating them at the Emirates, but we need to beat them at the Emirates as well as beat them at their place. So we beat them in Wembley in the Charity Shield and got the Charity Shield off them. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I want to see more, and I still got I've still got my doubts about Mikel Arteta long term, which I'll talk about in the coming weeks and so on. But yeah, he's improving a little bit, but he needs to improve more. And as I said, I'll leave it to that day when we speak about the manager, if he's the right man to take us forward or not, and so on. So, you should say that a point is better than no point at all. And yes, we wanted 3 points, but it wasn't to be. We didn't park the bus, but we were very, very tactically adept against Manchester City on Sunday. We didn't give them any space. Normally they get KDB on the ball to play those little pinpoint passes to split defenses, and our defense read everything. Saliba was excellent, but Gabriel for me was the man of the match. Played exceptionally well. Declan Rice also played well. He always plays well. I don't think he's had a bad game since he's been at Arsenal. Declan Rice, one of my favourite players at the club, and of course Gabriel. I think it's our best centre-back partnership for the first time in a long time, probably since the days of the Invincibles of Toure and Sol Campbell. And it also reminds me of the years under George Graham and the early Wenger days when we had Adams and Bold and Adams and Keown. And so that's that level these two are at. And I think maybe they could even be better. They could even be better because they're really athletic and they're really quick. And if we win the Champions League with this partnership and a couple of Premier League titles and some other trophies, some other cups like the League Cup, the FA Cup and so on, then I think this could go on as possibly our best centre-back partnership ever. But for me, we need to win a couple of titles with this centre-back partnership, and we've never done this before. We've never done back-to-back titles. It'd be nice if we could do that. We've never done this before. We never won the Champions League. It'd be nice if we could do that as well. And hopefully, these two will go down in folklore and become two of our best ever players. And the only way to doing so, we need to get over that line of winning silverware, whether it be the Champions League, or whether it be the Premier League, or even both. As David Raya said when he was interviewed a couple of weeks ago, they want both. So let's just pray to the Almighty that we get both the trophies. Anyway, my people, you look after yourselves. As I said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your comments. And some of your comments, I must say, are very, very nice. I can't remember his name, but I'll try and get the name. And when I come back another time, I'll read his name out. He was really, thanking me and congratulating me on what I do here. And it's very nice to have that, even if it's only one or two persons, to see that what you do is good and worthwhile, and you get the appreciation showing for it. I mean, money can't buy that. That's just proper love thing. So thank you so much, my brother. I can't remember your name, but I'll try and get it. And when I get your name, I read it out and give you a big up props on this channel here as well. So look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon with the, of course, preview of Arsenal v Luton Town in the Premier League. Give it maybe an hour or two, and I'll be back. You see it back posted up on this channel. So adios, au revoir, take care.